Hey there, welcome to today's episode. In the last episode, we took a look at the basic concept of how an MPC works, and there's one other thing that I want to introduce very early on in this tutorial series before we go any further that can really help you out in the long run, and it is the idea that you can do the same thing in multiple different ways. That happens across the board with the MPC. I've got a couple of examples that I'll show you. The reason I point it out is because for new users, it can actually be very confusing, but later on when you get familiar with the device, it will mean that you can custom tailor your workflow to suit yourself. A prime example of that, we could just use the browsing. So you want to browse for samples. There's a big browse button here. I can press this. It takes me to that browse menu. I've got a shortcut set up for browsing on my desktop, so I can do that, and I can go to the same menu. If I use my shift and menu button, I can also go straight to that browser menu. And it's the same when you come to look at samples. If I go to my SD card, say I want to be in this drums folder, I can double click on that to open it. I can press the open button, or I can click on the encoder to open it. And if we go straight in and try and find some actual samples, let's say we open this one up, it's the same when you load a sample. I can select the sample, I can double click to load it, I can click the encoder to load it, or I can press the load button to load it. As I said, the reason it's important is because for new users, that can be really confusing. You might stumble across a menu that you were at one point, and then you find it another way and you're not sure if it's the same menu or how you got there. It's because there are multiple ways to do the same thing. For seasoned users, as you get familiar with the device, it's really nice to be able to set up a custom workflow and have it completely tailored. Some people might prefer using the buttons more, you might prefer the touchscreen, whatever it is. But just be aware, there are multiple ways to do the same thing.